If he doesn't get surgery, he will die within 48 hours. He begged his family for help and asked to borrow $50,000, but not a single person responded. Yet on the very day he was declared dead, that same family somehow managed to gather $200,049 just to take his body out of the hospital. Daniel was neither rich nor truly poor. He was just an ordinary man, struggling through life with the little he had. He was a proud man who had always tried to avoid asking his family for help because he didn't want to endure the insults and mockery that always came with it. But this time, he had no other choice. The doctors had just diagnosed him with severe appendicitis. Without surgery, he would be dead within 48 hours. The operation would cost $50,000, and he didn't have that kind of money. The pain was unbearable. Every minute on that hospital bed felt like torture. With trembling hands, he picked up his phone and called his uncle first. His uncle said he had nothing right now and even blamed him for not saying something earlier. Then he called his aunt. She said she had already spent all her money this month and was sorry. Cousins, distant relatives, brothers, sisters, everyone gave the same answer. The words were different, but the meaning was always the same. No. After 2 hours of calls, Daniel placed his phone back on the white bedsheet. $0 received. His own family had not given him even a single dollar. He stared at the hospital ceiling and accepted reality. He was going to die. He closed his eyes and started praying, asking forgiveness for every mistake, every failure, every moment in his life when he could have done better. And in that silence deep inside him, a calm and certain voice said, "Your time has not come yet." Daniel slowly opened his eyes. His doctor was standing at the foot of the bed, serious but kind. The doctor told him the nurses all knew he had no money for surgery. Daniel let out a soft sigh and said he had already accepted what was about to happen. But the doctor shook his head and said it was not his time to go. Daniel froze. It was the exact same sentence he had just heard in his prayer. Then the doctor said he had a plan. They would do the surgery now, and afterward they would recover the hospital costs together. Daniel agreed immediately. The surgery went perfectly. When Daniel opened his eyes in the recovery room, he raised his hand toward the sky and held it there in silence, filled with gratitude. Then the plan was put into motion. The doctor gave Daniel a powerful sedative, putting him into a deep sleep so strong that he could not possibly wake up for 2 days. Then the doctor picked up Daniel's phone and called his uncle, telling him that Daniel had died because he had not had the money for surgery. An hour later, the whole family showed up. Aunts, uncles, cousins, the people who never answered, the people who claimed they had nothing, all of them appeared in less than an hour. Daniel's uncle stepped forward and told the doctor they wanted to take the body home and bury him properly. The doctor nodded calmly and said that before the body could be released, the hospital bill had to be paid in full. The total amount was $200,049. The uncle didn't even blink. He only said the family needed to discuss it. 5 hours later, he came back with the suitcase in one hand and $49 in the other. In 5 hours, they had gathered $200,049. The doctor took the suitcase, placed it on the desk, and looked straight into the uncle's eyes. He said they had managed to gather more than $200,000 in just 5 hours just to